Oh, what's up, YouTube? It's me, Midwest Tool Review, back again with a brand new video. Today, we're going to just do a quick short over some SK tools that I just got. These are some sockets that I sent back for warranty. I don't know if you guys know about that, but I'll cover that here in a minute. But I sent these tools back to SNK, or SK Tools, which is located in Illinois, due to some warranty issues. To be honest with you, they were simply old, had lost a lot of their luster, and I wanted to test out the ability for SNK to handle claims. Based upon my initial assessment, I believe that SNK is doing an excellent job with handling claims from people regarding tools, and it seems as though it's a fairly good response time. So let's take a look and see what I got back today in the mail. Now, I know some people like to open the box with you guys seeing that, but I'm not going to go through all of that. The parts arrived today, minus my address there, so I'll hide that out. But parts came in today from SK Hand Tools out of Sycamore, Illinois. So there's your address, 1600 South Prairie Drive. So if you're going to want to do a warranty claim, you're going to want to send the SNK Tools or SK Tools to that address there. And you're going to want to list in a letter or a piece of paper inside of the carton, you're going to want to list your name, your address, your phone number, and a brief description of what the problem is. Now, I sent these sockets to SK on 10/25. To there's the address. I didn't do anything but a first class mail, and I insured it for about $100. With everything all inclusive, I think it came out to around $6 total to send these components back. I sent them out on 10/25. I got them back today. So you can do the math there to determine how long it took them to process and get them back. I had a letter that told me exactly when they processed them here. So let's see. This also came with the shipment back to me. Once again, hiding out my address there. So as you see, the shipment date for them returning them was 11/10, and I got them back today, and I believe today is what, the 14th or 15th. So, you know, you're figuring roughly a little less than 30 days to get them back. And they sent them back FedEx ground from SK Hand Tools out of Sycamore, Illinois. Okay. So that's the pack slip that came with them. So you saw when they went out. You saw when they processed it and sent them back to me. And this is how I received them. So we got 2 packs here. And like I said, these are just regular sockets that, SNK sockets that I had in my box that I picked up at an auction. I did not buy them brand new. But rather I learned about how well SNK was doing with their warranty claims and thought that I would try my hand at sending some parts back and seeing how quickly and how responsive they would be at returning to me some new product. And as you see, they came in this packaging here with my customer PO number, which is essentially my area code and the PO number itself, quantity 1. So let's take a look at the quality. So as you see here, brand new, and it's cold in my shop, so, but this is 11/16 SK Tools. There's your part number, USA made. modern style socket with the recessed portion there. Really nice fit and finish. Minor recessed portion there so the socket or the fastener doesn't fall all the way to the bottom. So these are really nice. When you compare them to, I know you guys love this drawer. I mean, who wouldn't love that drawer? Let's just do a quick pan. I'm proud of that drawer. So forgive me for bragging there. Let's do a comparative size. So here's 11/16 Craftsman. Okay, it's also American made, G code. Okay, you see how the Craftsmans do not have that reduced or recessed portion there. The socket or the fastener will simply fall all the way down to the bottom of the socket. There's no retention feature there. Okay. Once again, it has the recessed portion here, or the concave portion here, so that makes for an easy transition between the socket and the ratchet. Okay. And a side-by-side comparison, you can see that the S&K has taken that technology and basically just catapulted it into the modern age for design of sockets. So that looks really nice. Here, let's do 11/16, and this is a 1/2 inch. This is Pittsburgh chrome vanadium. This is 1/2 inch drive. You can see how well the fit and finish is on these as well. But once again, they're not as deep as the Craftsman, but nonetheless, the fastener or the bolts or whatever will fall at least halfway down the entire depth of the socket. But this is once again a 1/2 inch drive. So overall, I like the S&K. I think that Matco box is going to have all S&K, and I'll talk to you, I'll explain that and the reason behind that here in a second. But I'm really impressed with this S&K socket. Okay. The other one that I got here, let's see. Is the size on this one here is what, 9/16? Yeah, 9/16 SK Tools. There's your part number, USA made. Keep in mind this is cold out here in my shop, so there's a lot of condensation on the socket, but once again, it's got that recessed portion. It's got more of a matte finish on the inside and a chrome on the out. You know, there's no need to really have that surface chrome, so there's a little bit of blotchiness on there. I'm not upset about that. The body of the socket is what I like. And these are, you know, S&K has their patented super chrome process. So I am really happy with these. There are some minor blemishes, but nothing of major concern. And I think S&K handled their warranty process fairly well, especially for some tools that I picked up at an auction. I had no relative cost in them other than sending them out for claim. And as you guys can see, it worked really well. Now, we're also going to look at some new parts, some new sockets. These are some sockets that I want to send out. There's a little bit of flaring on the primary portion there. Some wear, some chipping of the chrome. I'm going to send these out as well. This is a 5/8 3/8 drive, USA made. I'm going to send that guy out. I'm going to send this mid-length 1/2 inch 3/8 drive. You can see this is the older style S&K. There's your part number, SK Tools, USA made. I'm gonna send this guy out as well. You can see it looks really rough on there in the internals. So that's gonna go back primarily for that reason there. It's really gross in there. A lot of rust. And then we got the smaller one here. This is a 9 or 13/16 3/8 drive. There's some flaring on the socket or ratchet interface there. I'm going to send that out and see if they'll warranty all 3 pieces. So based upon the responsiveness of the current sockets that I received today, I would anticipate getting those back by the end of November, first week of December. So we'll send those out tomorrow, and then we'll time it again to see how quickly it is. But S&K, guys, is a tool company that I'm starting to really pick up on. As you guys know, as I'm starting to build up my mobile cart here, my Matco service cart, I've got a lot of S&K. I've got the S&K double box end ratchets that I picked up, $20 deal off of Facebook Marketplace. I've got these really nice socket end, open end SK tools here that I picked up off of Craigslist for $65. No, $45. So I picked that set up. Here's a bunch of randoms. I do have some smaller SK wrenches as well, combination wrenches that I picked up from a pawn shop for $1 a piece, as well as some Snap-on, some Armstrong, and a bunch of other things. So this whole drawer is going to be dedicated to SK tools as we go along. And this drawer here is pretty much all Craftsman, but only American made for the most part, with the exception of the 45-degree offset double box end wrenches. And then here, you guys have all seen this before. I'm going to slowly start filling in this socket set with more SK tools. The cool thing about SK tools is it seems as I really don't know yet. I don't know why they are not as popular as one would believe they should be. I really can't explain it. SK, from all the research I've done, makes excellent tools. However, when you start your search at trying to find them, it's easy to pick them up at like pawn shops or Craigslist. People have them, and they just they treat them, I guess, I hate to say this way, but they treat them with the same level of respect as like a Craftsman. They're not considered or regarded as being as good of a quality as your Snap-on or your Matco or your Mac. And I'm not really sure what that is, but from all the research I've done, SK tools were, for the most part, most people who use them, they typically have a very good comment on them. So it's kind of interesting that you can pick them up, at least in my area. And myself and Rob's Wrenches, we discussed that the other day about the possibility that maybe it's due to their proximity to my location here in Indiana, given that Sycamore, Illinois is not very far from me. So maybe SK just saturated the market in this part of Indiana. I'm not real sure. Maybe you can't find them where you're located, but they're really prevalent here. So I'm going to spend the next weekend, this upcoming weekend, and I'm going to go around and I'm going to hit the pawn shops hard. And I'm going to see just how many SK tools I can buy, sockets, wrenches, whatever, and I'm going to compile them. And I'm going to do another video to show you what my investment was, my total investment was, how easy it was for me to find them, and then whether or not I'm going to decide to either clean them up and just throw them in the box, or if I'm going to send them in for claim. We'll see how that goes. I'm also thinking about contacting SK Tools and seeing if they will sponsor my channel to try to get some more of their tools out there. Like I said, I'm starting to really like their tool brand, and because I'm not affiliated with any other brand at the moment, maybe they will be willing to at least send me some tools to try out, and then I can put them on the channel. I know everybody's so hardcore Snap-on and Matco and everything else, and I've got those as well, but SK seems to be highly affordable, really good quality, and highly attainable. So that's going to be the focus here in the next couple videos. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, click like. If you didn't, click dislike. But always leave a comment to tell me what I can do to improve upon this channel, or if you have any ideas as to what the next video should be. But yeah, just a quick recap. SK sent these the previous sockets out on 10/25. Got these back today. No questions was asked by SK. They didn't reach out to me or call me to find out anything or reject my claim. So I would say that SK Tools has been living up to their marketed warranty statements on their website, and they are doing a great job at handling customer claims. So if you're out there, check out SK Tools, guys. Save yourself some money. Search the pawn shops, go to estate sales, go to garage sales, and try to find yourself some SK Tools. And if they're rusty or beat up, send them into the Sycamore, Illinois address, which is right there. Send them into that address there and get your tools replaced. I hope this video was informative, and I will catch you on the next one. Thank you.